Hey guys, hope everything is going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, a few things. Number one, I'm looking at that interview that I did with P. Ryan Collection. He mentioned the name Nick, and I think his last name starts with an F. And he said that, hey, it's in his belief that he believes that he was too levered. And PWCC, from his knowledge, had to sell the cards because the value of the cards have just tanked in the past 10, 11 months. And someone mentioned that this Nick individual was interviewed in a Vault series with PWCC. I think it's like PWCC Vaulted. And I believe it was Nick's son, who's maybe 15, 16 years old. And if it's not him, it was another individual. And this young individual was able to get a card that was maybe $150,000, $160,000 from my recollection, and he had to only put down $80,000.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
So I just got to PWCC. I dropped off your 23 cards, saw your collection, saw the game used Jordans here. I'm gonna check out a few of my other cards. Anything you want me to look at here?
Just grab the Jaw Zion dual logo man for me.
I'm bringing back the Jaw Zion dual logo man.
Yeah, that's all I need.
How much is that worth?
Like 150,000. I bought that Premier.
Oh, okay. How much did you get it for?
80.
How do you have $80,000, dude?
Just borrowed it from PWCC.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll send you some more videos.
Alright, cool.
All right, dude. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
And you have to look at that where people are levered. Now, the leverage ratio isn't too bad compared to the financial industry. In the financial industry, I remember in 2008, some of these banks were levered like 30 to 1. So you put down $3, you could borrow, 100 or something ridiculous, right? I remember at that time. And a lot of these guys, even like the futures market, in low volatility, you don't have to put down that much margin. I remember people could have put down like $4,000 or $5,000 for an S&P mini futures contract, and they could like gamble with over $100,000, which is crazy. And so the leverage isn't as bad in this industry as it is in other industries, in my opinion. But you have to take that risk upon yourself. So when I see, tying back to this whole sports card hobby, and people say I talk about it a lot. I talk about this topic a lot regarding negativity. I know some people are going to be like, stop talking about this. I get it, right? But I talk about it because there are a handful of channels out there that, and I've mentioned their names before, right? I don't need to go through it over and over again. But it's mainly people in the industry or people tied to the industry, or maybe want to get endorsements. Well, whatever it is, they say negativity is bad. All the guys like me and people who talk like me are bad for the hobby. But the reality is, I just tell you how I see it. And I'm looking at the whole situation in this sports card hobby. It was leverage that has tanked the market, along with the macroeconomic situation going on, right? With higher interest rates, which will most likely reverse, in my opinion, in the probably 5-6 months, once again, in my opinion, which probably would help the sports card hobby. So, what I could see happening is all these guys that are saying negative people bad for the hobby. And if you had listened to these negative people, you wouldn't have gotten back in. And I was doing videos saying that, hey, I think prices are now going to go the other direction, not for that long. So I just find it interesting where people are over levered, people were on basically margin, and they had to force liquidate, or maybe PWCC force liquidated upon some of their clients, as P. Ryan had suggested. And when there's liquidations, there could come short-term opportunities. So what I could see people saying, if we recover maybe in the next 17 to 18 months, towards the top, what a lot of these guys in the industry are going to be like, hey, look, you listen to all these negative guys, and if you had listened to us, you could have gotten back in and you could have gotten a solid return. So I'm looking at it from a perspective that, hey, a lot of leverage, now there's deleveraging. In my opinion, in a point where there's deleveraging and there's other macroeconomic events that make me believe that the high end will slowly come back, and we're probably at a time where there will be some buyers that are trying to flip. I think this is a much better opportunity compared to 10, 11 months ago, and also compared to February and March of 2021. So I could see a situation where the market gets somewhat pumped higher, and the industry is going to come pointing their fingers back at channels like mine and others, saying, oh, the negative channels are bad for the hobby. See all the profits you can miss. But I will reiterate, the industry wants you to buy all the time, and they will come up with an excuse on why the prices are going down, or B, they're going to blame YouTube content, which has nothing to do with it, right? A lot of these channels, a lot of these guys in the industry did not point out the blow off top, or didn't even talk about it extensively as other channels have in February and March of 2021. So it is what it is. This is what I expect more from the industry. You see prices start to go back up, the finger pointing will continue. They'll get cocky and they'll be like, oh, look, I was buying here. But they were buying it all the time, right? So it is what it is. This is what I think these guys in the industry will do. And if they do that, make sure to call them out on that, okay? All right? And if I'm right on the pricing direction, show them this video, right? Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.